Let's see if I can figure. So you said bloating and discomfort?
Heartburn.
Discomfort? No, any constipation, diarrhea?
Constipation. More than anything. But again, that comes with a lot of dairy.
You should just stop eating dairy.
Yeah.
Let me see your tongue. How much sugar do you eat?
I love sugar.
You eat candy?
Yeah. I mean, actually, no. I don't eat candy. My sugar intake is more donuts, cupcakes, that kind of thing. But I mean, like, I don't eat an insane amount or anything like that.
Not every day?
No.
Do you eat vegetables?
Yeah. I love veggies. Zucchini, broccoli, salad.
Have you ever tried a probiotic?
No, everybody keeps telling me to though, and if you tell me to too, I'm gonna go to the store and get a probiotic. Do you have any suggestions?
Sure. I'll write some down for you.
Okay.
Large intestine is steady here. Your spleen and your stomach is actually kicking here. And so that's way upper GI, not down low. So it is higher up. So then you would more consider something like H. pylori maybe. Let's see. It's also the kapha pulse, or excuse me, the pitta pulse. So spleen is on the deeper level. You're not sick right now, correct?
No. Should I go get my spleen looked at?
No. No, I'm saying it's good.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, it's definitely much more in the upper GI than in the lower GI, according to this side. Let's see what the other side says. So if it's upper GI, it's not necessarily a prebiotic thing. It is more of an acid thing, acid balance.
Yeah.
Let's see what the small intestine says. Unless the small intestine says something different here. This side is very different than the other side. Pitta and kapha pulses are weak on this side. So, how is your urinary tract? Do you get urinary tract infections?
I haven't gotten one in like a year or two.
But otherwise, you have had them before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had them before.
All right. Gallbladder. Could be more of the gallbladder. Do you get nausea?
Sometimes. Not very often. Actually, yeah, I do. Just waves of it, though. Just like very brief waves.
Mm-hmm.
But that's been a recent thing.
Okay. I don't think that you need a probiotic wouldn't hurt. I mean, it's not going to hurt. It's always good for gut health. A probiotic, and then, but ultimately, I think that I need to send you the gallbladder flush, and flush out your gallbladder.
What?
Yeah, gallbladder flush, gallbladder cleanse.
What's that?
Just get rid of gallstones.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you might not have any gallstones, but that's the pulse that's sluggish right now. It's the gallbladder. So
Really?
yeah, I would do a gallbladder stimulating, and that's upper GI.
Okay.
All right, let's do that, and then we'll see how it works out. Here, wait, let me do one more. Is it okay if I read your chakras?
Yeah.
Yeah, heart chakra stuff. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in your family good?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, good.
Okay, what do you mean?
Just feels like pain. Heart chakra.
Oh, I mean, Yeah. I don't get along with my dad very much, and it definitely causes me a great deal of pain.
Mm.
My stomach won't stop talking.
It's clear now. Just clear it out. That was the end. That's what it was supposed to sound like at the end. All right. Well, just remember that, like, peaks and valleys. Life's all about peaks and valleys, and there's a lot to learn when you're in the valley.
Yes, I try. I tell myself that quite a bit. I find myself, you give yourself pep talks.
Yeah, but see, like, you're a pitta, you're a fire pulse, you have a fire constitution. So a fire constitution is going to want to, like, give themselves pep talks all the time. But the thing is that's just more fire. When you give yourself a pep talk, you're putting fire on fire. And so you need to balance it out with the water of the pitta constitution. And water is all about emotion. Now, water could be maybe you do need to go swim in a lake or go to the ocean or go to the river. And, river is a great place to go. It doesn't necessarily have to mean cry. You don't have to cry.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm a crier.
you already are a crier.
I am a crier. So I am a crier, but I hold it in a lot.
Yeah,
I only let it out sometimes.
That's it. Stop holding it. You should do like every Sunday at 9 p.m.
I'm going to cry.
Here's the thing, is that the only way, no, that's not true. One of the most prominent and well-known ways to help with unconscious trauma and to help process unconscious is to bring it up consciously. And so, like, if something keeps popping up unconsciously all the time, like if you can't get through something without, oh, my grandma, oh, my dad, that means you have to devote time to bringing it up and working on it consciously, which in the case of the heart chakra is unconditional love. And gratitude too, but unconditional love, which means this is God's love, not human love, not Valentine's Day love. Has nothing to do with genitals. It is the love that has no conditions whatsoever, which is incredibly difficult to achieve as a human being because it's divine love.
Absolutely.
But that's the example that we have to go by and be like, whenever we feel ourselves in a place of disharmony with somebody, we just observe the conditions that we're holding them to and then let them go. And love them anyway. And then, providing boundaries, because you have to love yourself, which means providing boundaries and not letting toxicity into your life.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Like, how do you do that? You can just touch my, I am bewildered. You can tell all that stuff because...
Yeah, because, so like in traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine, there's a 3-pulse system, okay? And the pulses represent constitution. So you have Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. This one is air and ether. This one is fire and water. You're a Pitta. You can tell by your body type too. You're mostly muscular. And then there's Kapha, which is just water and earth. And so, like, these constitutions have not only body characteristics, but also mental and emotional characteristics too. So, there are archetypes in the world. There are only so many people. I can't break everybody down to one of 3 things. I mean, that's impossible. Everyone's different. So there's always, mixes of combinations of here and also, what I'm just feeling. And so, yeah, it comes up and anyone can really do it. I wasn't born naturally gifted. I just had someone teach me.
Teach you, yeah.
That if you can sit down and be quiet and listen long enough and, like, get past the monkey mind, there are things that'll show up. And if you trust it enough to say it out loud, you'll be surprised at how often those things are accurate.
Wow. That's genuinely, awesome.
It's legit, right?
Yeah, that's freaking cool. Are you going to teach your kids these things?